In this video, I'm going to be sharing 3 different ways to curl your hair naturally with no heat. All of these 3 styles you can do today at home in preparation for tomorrow. This hair that I have right now is style number 3 that I will be sharing as the 3rd point in this video. Of course, not all methods work the same on all people, so my hair type is kind of naturally wavy but very frizzy and dry. So if you don't have perfectly straight hair, I'm sure all of these methods will work very nicely on you as well. Could work great on straight hair as well. I just never tried it. So these 3 ways to get curly hair naturally, there's one for every occasion, for a chill day at home, for going out with your friends, or for something a little more put together and formal like this style here. So most of these methods you will already be familiar with or definitely have heard of them, but I'm going to share some tips on how to get the best possible result with these methods. So the first method is overnight plaits. We have all tried this, we have all done this, but it is so effective. I think out of the 3, this is my favorite style because it's not too fancy, it's not too boring, but it is very pretty. And there are some things you can do to make this style very effective, so I'm gonna show you now. So the trick for this hairstyle, if you have hair like me that is very dry or frizzy, use hydrating hair products when you are in the shower washing your hair. You need to prepare your hair with hydration for this style because sometimes, especially if you plait it too tightly, it can be almost too voluminous. So use leave-in conditioners. Use a good conditioner, leave it in your hair for a few minutes before you wash it out. If you use any curly hair products, use those. For this style, do not do it on soaking wet hair or even half dried hair. You want to wait for your hair to be 95% dry. You want it to still have a tiny bit of moisture in it to help the style hold, but you don't want it to be wet at all. When you are plaiting your hair for this style, I like to separate my hair into 2 parts. For the top part of your hair that is on your head, you want to twist before you start plaiting. So you take the top piece and you take another piece and then you twist them around each other. You take slightly more hair on one of the pieces and you twist those together as well. You keep twisting all the way down until you get to about your ear. Once you have a 3rd piece of hair left that is approximately the size of the other 2 pieces, you then want to continue down a normal braid to the end of your hair. What this does is it gets the hair closest to your face so that when you take it out, the fronts of your hair are nice and curly. If you have drier or more frizzy hair, then don't plait the plaits too tightly, especially when you get towards the bottom half of the plait. You want to relax your hand and plait all the way down to the bottom. The reason for this is to not make it too puffy once you take the plait out. It will have a nice cripple effect instead. Now, if you have stubbornly straight hair, then I would suggest to plait as tightly as you can to make that curl hold better. So for the best result, you want to sleep with this plait overnight and then unplait it in the morning to reveal your beautiful, cripply style hair. I love this look. It is suitable for so many occasions when you just want to look cute. Okay, on to the second method, which is a scrunching method. So this method might look different on everybody. You are working with the natural wave of your hair. This is more of an everyday style, a beachy style, and a very effortless look. So for this style, you also want to condition your hair very well and use any curly hair products that you have. While you are still in the shower and you turn off the water, you want to scrunch all the water out of your hair with your hands. You can even guide your hair into a spiral on your hand and scrunch all the water out. Then once you get out of the shower, you want to use a microfiber towel to scrunch the remaining water out of your hair. Do this part slowly. Lift your hair into the microfiber towel and see how it spirals in your hand. You want to scrunch these curls out of their moisture. Once your hair doesn't feel so wet anymore, then you want to apply your curly hair products. This is the one that I am using today. I put a little bit on my hand and I scrunch it into my hair. Make sure to do the middle part of your hair just below your head as well. Then you just want to leave your hair to dry. What I like to do is I go about my day, and as my hair is drying, I give it an extra little scrunch when I remember. You want it to dry into that shape. When I was a teenager, I wanted straight hair, so I was always straightening my hair because naturally it did not look nice because I didn't know how to style it. When I started doing this method, I only then learned that I actually have naturally wavy hair. I just wasn't letting it or encouraging it to do its thing. So here are the results. It is super pretty, super flattering, really cute look. I love this style for when I'm going out into the city or just when I am doing anything interesting in the day. The final method that I use to achieve this look is heatless curls using this tool. But if you don't have this, you can literally still do this method today by using a long sock or the tie of your robe or even a rolled up t-shirt. This is a heatless curling rod. You can find it easily online to buy. I leave enough at the end and the front so that I can flip it back and it's not in my face once the rod is in. So you want to take the front bit of your hair and bring it back and under the rod. Then on the other side, you want to take the front bit and put it back and under the rod. You will be left with two pieces like this. Then you want to add more hair to the first part and wrap it around and under the rod. You add more hair to the other piece on the other side of your head and you wrap it around and under the rod. You continue this all the way down. The first time you do this, it might feel a little bit difficult and you might have to start again. I certainly did. But once you do it 2 or 3 times, you get the hang of it and then you use muscle memory the rest of the time. It's very easy once you know how. This style can also be done sideways like this, but I find it to be less comfortable to sleep in during the night. So this way is more comfortable and it gets just as nice results. Originally when I shot this video, I did this method early in the morning and I was going to take it out at lunchtime. So I was going to keep the rods in for half a day just so that I could show you the result the same day. It was my first time trying it this way and it really did not work out. I made a whole separate video sharing my experience about this if you want to see it. But believe me, this is an overnight style, not a half a day style. When you wake up in the morning, just unravel your hair to reveal the beautiful wavy curls. This is such a nice style. It's great for events or occasions or when you need to look a little more presentable or formal. It's also great for evening or nighttime occasions. So that is it. These are the 3 styles. Let me know in the comments which one you like the most or which one you are going to try. And if you have tried any of them, how they worked out for you. And if you have any other natural ways to curl your hair that are very effective, let me know in the comments and I might even try them and do another video about it. If you found this at all helpful, please consider leaving me a like and I will see you in the next video.